If it looks good, eat it. And it all looks good to me. I'm a chef, a food critic, and a dining columnist. But first and foremost, I'm a traveler who believes the best way to experience a culture is by digging a little deeper for your dinner. My tastes are usually exotic, and I'm all about diving into the local cuisine, no matter how strange or where you find it. I tend to stray far from the predictable culinary path, sampling tidbits that might seem a little bizarre to the average set of taste buds. Tonight, dining on snake, and not just any snake.
He wants a piece of me.
I also sample more street foods than I can pronounce, make my way through plates of sizzling sparrows and crunchy scorpions, enjoy a home-cooked meal of worms and snails, and to top it all off, fermented fish sauce. See what else crawls onto my plate here in northern Vietnam. I'm Andrew Zimmern, and this is Bizarre Foods. Vietnam is a vibrant Asian country that's ripe for growth and change. While agriculture is an important contributor to the Vietnamese economic engine, the country is quickly gaining status as an industrialized nation. Nowhere else is that more apparent than here in the capital city of Hanoi in northern Vietnam. For many of us, this city conjures up images of what the Vietnamese call the American War of the 1960s and 1970s. But the truth is that today, the majority of the population was born after 1974. This is a country of young, independent thinkers who have emerged from the shadows of 1,000 years of Chinese rule and a century of occupation by the French.
A national cuisine is oftentimes an unintended casualty of war, and here in northern Vietnam, food has always been more than just a source of nourishment. Thanks to their French and Chinese cultural heritage, this is a daring and food-obsessed society. From fiery hot pots to simple sauces, the cuisine of northern Vietnam is fresh, complex, and packed with attitude.
I'm focusing my culinary visit on northern Vietnam, mainly the Hanoi area. I also travel up the coast to check out the city of Hai Phong, along with a side trip to one of the world's great natural wonders, Ha Long Bay. Vietnamese cuisine is exciting because it's so fresh, intensely flavored, and born of so many diverse cultures. From unique seafood dishes along the coastline to Chinese-inspired one-pot meals in the city, the Vietnamese eat what's available to them. And for thousands of years in this lush tropical country, that meant wild game, bugs, and snakes. From food source to revered reptile, the snake continues to have a prominent place in the Vietnamese culture.
Just across the Red River from Hanoi is Lamont Village, also known as Snake Village. You get the feeling that you're walking through a movie set here with the winding alleyways and its small little shantytown feel and this incredible courtyard where the Snake Festival happens every year.
My friend Vu Minh To grew up in Hanoi and is joining me for this historical event. Dozens of native Vietnamese tribes gather here every year for the famous Snake Festival. It is a real honor to take part in the formal procession as participants bring offerings of food and money to the temple. This ritual is followed by the traditional snake dance.
Snake dance is about the heroes of the Snake Village who defeat the monster of snake to save the daughter of the Lee King in 11th century.
According to legend, the main snake slayer was a guy by the name of Hong Duc Trung. The king at that time was so happy that his daughter was rescued from the snake, he granted the hero his wish to establish 13 rural villages around what is now Hanoi. Those villages still exist today. The festival has evolved through centuries and now offers a little something for everyone.
Snake Festival has made me pretty hungry, and oddly, here in the food tent, there's none of the reptiles served. You have to head up the road to one of the restaurants that specializes in the ritualistic preparation and serving of this exotic edible.
Lamont and its restaurants have become a tourist destination for locals and traveling gourmands. Because here in Snake Village, they don't just talk about the snake, they eat it.
So what's all this stuff?
It is snake and gecko and traditional herb. to make medicine. And then we struck inside the strong alcohol.
Ooh.
But it got a...
Oh.
Smell good. It smells good though.
For centuries, snake wine has been thought to have medicinal properties. And while snake is still a common food in this country, city dwellers, like Toe, consider it a delicacy. Here, at the Tando restaurant, the menu is limited. Snake, snake, and oh yeah, more snake. Prices range from about $25 for your garden variety snake to $125 for a rare and feisty breed like the cobra.
Wow.
How old is that snake?
Con rắn này bao nhiêu tuổi anh? 3 tuổi. 3 years old.
I'm not sure I really care how old this snake is, because about the time I think I'm ready to pick my lunch picks me.
All right, let's just cut to the chase. I'll eat that one. Ooh. Beating cobra heart? Delicious.
That's kind of milky.
You're really brave.
Dude, I've got the other end of it for you. Nothing like peer pressure to get Toe to try a little snake gallbladder. Now, because the gallbladder contains so much bile and so much bacteria, it's put into an alcohol drink as a means of purifying it. Stir it with a chopstick and, whoops, the contents break loose.
Ooh.
Sounds good stuff.
Yeah, you're a snake bile drinker from way back when.
I just have a little sip.
What do you mean a little sip? Did I take a little bite of the heart? No.
Wow.
It's good?
Very good.
Does it...
A little bit, a bit bitter.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Then it's a little bit sweet.
Yeah.
It's now coming up to my head.
Yeah, but no more backache. Your backache is gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I hope so.
These guys sure know how to cook up a snake.